Nobody plays the hits like this, brother.
You already know.
Yeah. Into the Midday Lounge with the Midday Lover. Oh, yeah. Jackie Tramel and the Midday Crew, Crystal and K. Rose.
Yep, that's my crew.
And oh yeah, welcome back to the Midday Lounge, Global R&B 96.3, the real deal in digital radio. Listen, it's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. We're going to do what we do best, man. Listen, I got my beautiful girl inside the building. Coco, talk to him, baby.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's Coco.
Yeah.
You already know the voice you need to hear in the middle of your day to keep it lively, thoughtful, and real. What's up, Jackie? How your week been? What's been going on?
It's good, man. I swear, man. It's been so long since we worked together. So, I mean, I'm glad we back doing what we supposed to be doing because, you know, I know the ladies love my voice. And I know the dudes, hell, you know what? You might have dudes and girls that love your voice.
Don't gas yourself up like that.
I'm going to gas me up. Hype me up, goddamn. What you talking about? But listen, we got a good one today. We got a good
one every time, I feel like. I feel like we got a good one.
We do.
Every time. Every time it's good.
We do. Yo, this one caught me. It had me thinking. I know you're gonna have some thoughts on this one. So, pretty much, a mother, a wife, she left her family. Mm-hmm. She left her husband to go be happy. And she says this, you know, she wants to love on herself. Now, we ain't talking about the sexual nature. We're talking about internal loving on herself. So, I listen, this one's gonna be a little crazy, but she up and just left everything. So some people coming at us, some people saying like, "Hey, girl, I feel you." It's a little crazy, man. So you ready to get it? You ready to do this?
Ready. Let's see what's going on.
I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say. So let's play the clip. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get into the discussion. If you want to go ahead and start tapping in now. 804-476-2306. Let's check this out.
I love my husband. I love my kids. And I moved to a whole new city, a whole new state rather. Just me, no one else. And I didn't move because I didn't love them, but I finally decided to love myself too. And so for years, like I put myself on the back burner, you know, just being a mom, being a wife, which is great, you know, that's awesome. But, you know, all this time, like I was wearing a smile, but deep down, like I wasn't really happy inside, you know? And so one day I realized that I couldn't keep living a life that made everyone else comfortable while I was crumbling inside.
Wow. Ladies. I know these ladies they gonna be calling this on phone line. We're gonna hear about this one today. Coco. Coco.
That's just crazy. I mean, I know this one definitely gonna have the phone lines blowing up. Some people calling her selfish. Some say she's strong. Y'all call us, tell us what y'all think. But let me ask you this, Jackie. Is a mother ever justified in leaving her kids for self-love, or is that just a low down selfish?
Nah, ain't never gonna be justified. In my opinion, ain't never gonna be justified. Never. As a mother,
never.
Your children, never. As a mother, your children come before yourself. I don't care, and that goes vice versa for the dad, man. As a father, for yourself. As a wife, I'm gotta put this in there because everybody kept talking about the mother part. I don't give a damn about that just part. Yeah. She said she left her husband and her kids. Now, so for some reason, we like to always act like everybody's expendable, and to a certain degree we are. So as a mother, she's supposed to be there for her kids.
Now that's the real definition of F them kids, okay?
Like, that's really what it was.
That's really what it is.
And as the wife, you made vows.
Yeah.
You stood in front of people. You said I was gonna be there with you, thick and thin, ugly, all that stuff, right?
Worse.
So all of that. So walking away from both your husband, walking away from your kids, that isn't self-love. Yeah. That's just pure selfishness, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
My bad. I ain't want to take. I look like you about to say something.
No, I agree with you. You walk on like self. We all know self-love is important. You got to pour into yourself, but it's levels to it. Like taking a break, yes. Going to get a massage, having a girl stay, cool. But disappearing, that just don't sit right with me at all. Because like I miss my kids when they go to school. You know, I'm like, I can't wait to see my kids. You know, so it's just like that's just some type of, I don't know. It sounds like she's going through some type of depression. Or
You know what
Something.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another level. It's more than self-care there. Like she might need some real help for real.
Now, fellas, I want y'all to shut up. I don't want y'all to say nothing right now because some of y'all, yeah, I ain't, we gonna get to y'all in a
Yeah,
second.
we gonna
But
get to y'all too.
if a if a father if a father did the same thing, will he be judged the same or will he be judged worse?
Well, you already know my take on this because
Come on,
we've had discussions about this in the past. Like a lot of fathers, they walk off on their families all the time because you have single
that's
mothers.
real.
But if a daddy did, folks would be like, "Well, that's just how some men are." But if a
Yeah,
mama's gone, it's like, "Ooh." They're gonna drag her like she the worst person alive. Double standards. They are alive and well. However, in this position, I do feel like she still could have just had a day. She could have had a day to
yeah,
herself or even a couple of days.
yeah.
Look, I just need a day to myself. But for her to move to a whole nother state, get her a whole nother spot, that's just ridiculous. And we see a lot of single mothers out here anyway. And then people say, well, that's why you a single mama now. No, a lot of times, you never know what happened in that situation. The men walk away or things just didn't work out. If I can't have you, nobody else can have you. Or if I can't have you, I
Facts,
ain't finna do this, that, and the other. So
facts. Listen, let's just be honest. The dads get crucified too,
yeah.
right? They're gonna get crucified. I know back in the days, or some days dads just leave it don't even matter because we so used to mothers being single mothers sometimes. But
Hmm.
I always say that is not how God intended it. I'm
Yeah.
a believer. God intended it father, mother. That's how He intended. That's how I truly believe.
Right.
So all y'all liberals, y'all can come for me. I don't care. But dad's gonna get crucified. The moms and the dad should both have the same standard across the board.
Hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. As a husband and or wife, you don't just get this. You don't just walk away from your partner.
Right.
And you don't just walk away from your life when just because it get heavy. One, you and your spouse, y'all chose each other. Y'all chose to do this thing. And then the kids didn't even ask to be here.
Right.
So you can't just walk away because you can't just walk away from those kind of things. So when it get heavy and you gotta go through some things, you better go through some things. That's what life is about. That's what the word commitment is about. So I wasn't feeling this, I wasn't feeling her too much at all. Like I want to feel for you, and I do believe you might have some. There might be some. When I say this, I'm not just targeting her.
Yeah.
I do believe that everybody needs some kind of. We need something. We need to talk. Be able to talk to some people. We need to be able to vent. We probably need some counseling
Hmm.
and stuff like that. But
Some
that
therapy or
doesn't just give
something.
me the opportunity. Yeah, I'm not walking away. Especially for me, I don't want to just target the kids because it's just not the kids. I love my
Yeah.
family. Now there might be some hard days, and Lord knows there's some hard days, but I would never give up on them.
Right.
Never give up on them. I think I have more. I think most of myself inflictions I do on myself is that I'm not doing enough.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's like so. That's how I be feeling. But
So let me
before we
ask
hit
you this. Like, okay, so do we force mothers to sacrifice happiness more than fathers? What's your take on that? How you feel about that?
the ooh, we're gonna have to bring it back after the
Okay.
break. Ooh,
All right.
because I don't want to. Ooh, we're gonna have to bring this one out. That's gonna be a good one. We're gonna bring it back after the break. Don't go nowhere. Hit the hotline 804-476-2306. We want to hear from y'all. Ooh, y'all lucky
Call
that
us.
this
Let
commercial
us
gotta
know what
come up.
y'all think. Give us a call.
Yes, Global R&B.
Nice. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back in Global R&B 96.3. We are here with Jackie and your girl Coco.
Yeah.
So before that break, we were discussing how a mother left her husband and her kids, and she
Mm,
moved to a whole nother state, y'all. She moved to a
mm.
whole nother state. So the question I have for you, Jackie, do we force mothers to sacrifice happiness more than fathers?
Nah, I can't say that. So I'm gonna say let's just break it down first. So parenthood and the marriage are both gonna be built off of sacrifice no matter what, right?
Hmm.
That's my opinion on it. It's just not a mom thing, it's just not a dad thing. A husband's gonna sacrifice for this is I'm going biblical now. Biblical. A husband's gonna sacrifice for his wife, a wife is gonna sacrifice for a husband.
Hmm.
Together, they're gonna sacrifice for the children. That's just family. So I don't so to answer the question, I don't think we're gonna force that sacrifice on anybody. It's supposed to be a give and take.
Right.
Everybody's supposed to be sacrificing in this. But for them kids, we both sacrificing. No, I'm gonna look out for you. You my woman. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make sure you taken care of. And I'm hoping that you're gonna be doing the same thing that you gotta do to and make sure I'm taken care of. And then we both gonna take care of. We're gonna sacrifice for our children. No matter what, you might sacrifice this, I might sacrifice that, but they're gonna be taken care of. That's just how it's supposed to be. It's not
Right.
I think our problem with this generation is it's gotta be so much of a tit for tat. You do this and I'm doing that. And I want to take care of myself. Da da da. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. That's the problem, man. That's the thing that's kind of bothering me with this society nowadays. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I agree
But
100%. Yeah. I mean,
so
it's
go
just,
ahead.
as far as like the sacrificing part, I do feel like a lot of people do expect for mama to put on the cape and then keep it moving. But I feel like, a lot of dads, they out here working hard for their children too. So, you know, it goes,
Facts, man.
yeah, a lot of dads out here, they out here sacrificing for their children as well. So we can't, it's just, yeah,
Man,
you can't walk away
I
when it
got
get hard.
stories. I got stories right now that me and you got to catch up on. Like, there's some stuff going on with me and my kid and they mom. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I'm just sacrificing. I ain't complaining about it. I'm just gonna
Right.
see it through because at the end of the day, it's about my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's gonna bring me to this then. So is it truly self love? Is self love or is this thing an excuse? Mm.
I mean,
Ooh,
but when
ooh,
you
that deep
hear,
breath.
yeah, I feel like because when you hear self-love, honestly, that just means like a part of you is healing. Like get yourself some therapy, get yourself together. That doesn't mean walking away from everything you already have established. That doesn't mean walking away from your children. That doesn't mean walking away from your husband. That doesn't mean walking away from your job, your house. You walking away from everything because, and then not only that, she didn't move like across the street. She moved to a whole nother state. So in this sense, I'm saying, okay, in regards to self-love, that's just like healing, that's therapy, that's taking time to pour into yourself. It's like, but I feel like with her, this was like a cute little way for her to say, okay, I'm running away from my,
Hmm.
responsibilities, because that's what she did. She ran away from her responsibilities. So I feel like that's an excuse. But as far as like, self-love, no, self-love isn't an excuse, but her running away from her responsibilities, like that's just like a major excuse because that sounds like what she did. Run away from her responsibilities. So
I 100% believe that self love is a real thing. I
yeah.
don't care what nobody say. Now, if we go and target it to specifically to the situation, this was not self love. I don't care what you say. This is not loving yourself
Right.
in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So in this situation for me, it definitely sounds like an excuse. And just like you said, piggity back off, piggity back, piggy, you know what I'm saying? Back off of your caveat. You know, the practice of self love is you doing little things like maybe to keep yourself centered, whether that be God, whether it be counseling, whatever that case may be.
Yeah.
But abandoning is not a form of self love. If that's the
Definitely.
case, we could quit anything we want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can quit my job and say that's self love, but how I'm gonna get
Mhm.
this money and take care of my family? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, so abandoning your kids, abandoning your husband, that's not self love. You don't leave your husband and you don't leave your kids to heal.
Right.
That's why you disappear. Like you left your kids and your husband and you disappear while you heal. But you just added a ton more of pressure on those children now. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna miss their mama. So it's just like, if you were in this situation, would you feel betrayed? Like, do you think the husband feels betrayed right now?
Definitely gonna feel betrayed. He should feel betrayed. He probably
Mhm.
thinking she creeping in the next room. She might not even be, but I don't even give a damn. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like in this situation, you with those vows, just for the husband, because we need to talk about. 'Cause I can feel where he coming from, my brother. Like you turned your back on me, like especially when I needed you most. Like these, me and the kids need you. Now I'm not trying to be. I'm not saying that to put all the pressure on her because it's not. But I know I'm not supposed to raise these kids by myself. I know you're not supposed to raise these kids by yourself. But you
Yeah.
just said F that. Now you're gonna put all this pressure
Yeah.
on him. But and let's just be honest, it's gonna be a substantial amount of pressure on the kids. Like we're not even
Mhm.
really talking about the kids. So let's ask that question. Like, how do you think the kids feel in this decision? How do they process this thing? Like, I want to hear from you, especially because as the mother, I know dads, but mothers, you birthed your children.
Yes,
You know
like,
what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm
So
saying, like, to have a child growing you for 9 months and for you to dip, that's just, like, no connection at all, is that's what I'm giving, like, she didn't have any connection with her children if she's walking away like that, because children automatically, they're gonna feel and sense that absence, like, forever.
yeah,
Like, "Damn, my mama walked away." That's something they'll remember forever, no matter what age, "My mama walked away from me, it was just me and my daddy." They may even grow up questioning, were they enough? So it's just like it's a dangerous situation because it does take a lot of love and honesty to repair, that kind of wound, especially in regards to children because they're young. If she's
yeah,
I don't know the kids' ages, but still
yeah,
they
yeah.
do remember. It's like that cuts deep. you know. But I'm
That was
like, I asked this question as well. Like, did the husband ever, did he miss signs of her unhappiness for her to just walk away and leave? Did they have these type of conversations? Because she just went straight into it. Like, she just said,
mm.
I just needed self-love. I needed self-love, self-care for myself. Like,
You know what? I think he probably could see the signs.
yeah.
You can see the signs, but what can you do in it? Like, only thing I can do is like, because it's not really a whole lot I can do. Because I can sit here and try to make it all better, but if you already going through misery and you don't want to really see yourself out of it, other than just to move, you're gonna do what you want to do. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And I'm gonna think of it like this. I gotta ask this question because I gotta ask this question. A lot of these women that I saw on the platform saying the mom was brave. She was brave for this.
What?
She did look out. She said she stepped out on faith. I know it's hard for her to walk away from her children, walk away from her husband. She was brave to bet on herself and love on herself. Do you think the kids see this as bravery?
Nope.
Do you think when they look back they're gonna say my mom was brave to take care of
No.
herself?
My
you
mama,
know.
it's my mama capped out. That's what she did. My mom, like she threw in the towel. Remember, never mind. I ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, she like that Montgomery brawl. She threw up that hat like how he
Yeah.
threw up that
Oh
hat.
yeah.
Like,
Man, listen. Oh, before we go to break, because I don't want to tap out on before we hit this commercial. I need you to answer this question. I'm gonna go. I want to hear your perspective. I want to put my perspective out there as well. Where is the line between self care and abandonment? Like, where is the line? Where do we stop? Like, say this is self care. This is abandonment.
oh, that's a deep question because
Yeah.
it's levels to it. I feel like the
Yeah.
line is very thin, honestly, because self-care is like where you recharge and you show up as a better version of yourself. Okay. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you sit up here, let me go touch some grass. That's self-care. Let me go ground. Let me go put my feet in the grass. Let me go even having a drink with my friends. Let me go recharge. But it's like
Yeah.
abandonment is when you leave, you're leaving people to clean up the mess that you've made and not caring about anybody else's feelings. So everybody knows the
100%.
difference. Like
100%.
self-care, feet, nails done, a massage, a facial, that's self-care. But abandonment is when you're walking away, and that's what she did. She packed her bags and she walked away, and she
She
got a whole
left.
new spot. She got to have another man over there. I'm
She
sorry.
got to.
She
She
got
got
to.
to.
She got to have
Listen,
another man over there.
listen, man. I get up every morning at 4 o'clock to go lift weights, to go work out. Now, granted,
For
I
real, I
love my
can't
house.
tell. I'm just playing.
Hey, man.
I'm
Hey,
just
man.
playing.
That hurt my feelings. I
It's
got a
fine.
little sick at one time. But anyway, but I get up, I go work out 4 o'clock. I go for my jogs. I hit the gym. I'm decompressing. When I come home from work, long day at work, so I need 30 minutes, 40 minutes to
Mhm.
decompress. Right. I just need a moment. I don't need a lifetime.
Right.
Listen to me. Let me preach to y'all. I need a moment. I don't need a lifetime away from my problems. I can deal with my problems. Just need a moment. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe I believe in counseling. I believe in therapy.
Mhm.
I believe in the works of God. Like God really sees me through a lot of things. So this is self-care to me. I need a moment. I probably need some counseling. I probably need some counseling or prayer. And that's my moment. It's a short little break, but I'm still showing up for my family.
Right.
I'm still showing up for the things that matter. Abandonment is packing up, moving away. That's not healing. That's just
Mhm.
quitting. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna leave it with that, man. We be back after this break. Global R&B 96.3. We definitely want to hear from y'all. But hey, put this inside the comments. We want to see what you're saying. We're gonna come back and we're gonna react to this. YouTube, Spotify, all of that is Global R&B 96.3. We be back in a second. Let's talk about some damn self-care. Get your ass.